Alright, now that we've made our Hello World application, we can move on and learn about what these block shapes mean in Scratch, because each of them has a very important meaning, and let's just go over them. So the first block we used was called When Flag Clicked, and this is a hat block. This basically is the block that starts the program. And you can see in the Events tab we have a bunch of different hat blocks, and they all basically have a different starting event that starts that section of blocks. The next block we used was the say hello for 2 seconds, and we changed that to hello world of Scratch. And this is a command block which performs commands. They are also called stack blocks. Yeah, you can just click on any stack block and it will execute the command that it does. The following block after that is, we can find one in the Operators tab, and that is this kind of triangular shaped block, maybe more of a hexagon, I guess. But this is a Boolean block, and Boolean blocks just means yes or no, or true or false, really. So is this true or is it false? And when you click on it, if you double click on it, it will just tell you true or false. That's what happens for that one. So just remember, if it's got those angles, it's true or false. The following block is the reporter block, like this one. It's a very circular block, and if you double click on that, that will return you a value. Every time it will report you a value, basically what they're trying to go for, but it will give you a value back, and you can always plug that into other blocks. You can see it'll let you do that by plugging in there. Alright, after that we've got our C-shape block. We can find one in in the Control tab with repeat 10. Basically, these blocks allow things to either repeat or happen based on certain conditions. You can see the repeat with this little arrow here, and then other blocks have conditions, and we'll get into the details of each of these blocks in other sections. Finally, also in the Control tab, we have the cap block, which, as you can see, doesn't have a bump on the bottom like the rest of the blocks. And this is the block that ends the script. Now, a script will end once it gets to the bottom, but you can purposefully stop all the scripts, the single script, and we'll get into that later. But you can purposefully stop all the scripts just like you're clicking that red stop button. These are the different block shapes. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.